Hey, what's up, guys? Alex here. It's a Friday night in downtown Toronto, Canada, and it is cold once again. Yesterday was mild. It got up to like 7 degrees Celsius, and now it is -3, feeling like -11. And yeah, here's a familiar intersection, Bay and Front, right across from Union Station, and I am just walking off a pretty huge dinner I had at the Queens Harbor restaurant, which is a brand new restaurant on the waterfront. Mark D invited me, Yoshi, Sapan, Alicia, and Liam for dinner, and it was pretty good. I just said goodbye to Yoshi. He's doing a live show on his own. He's going to head up to the Eaton Center, I think via the Path. But as for me, I wanted to check out the bright lights here in downtown Toronto with Christmas in 6 days from now. So we're just walking east here on Front Street. And the only video I did today was I guess they're playing Dua Lipa, so we gotta get away from that. Why don't we start off by checking out Brookfield Place, known for their stunning winter decorations. Man, it is cold. But yeah, the only video I did today was actually one that I should have done earlier this year. I did a video looking back at 5 years of this channel, because again, this channel turns 6 years old next month, but I didn't make a video celebrating 5 years. So with the help of Yoshi, who is my cameraman, he recorded me just talking about it somewhere behind the reference library. I was hanging around there. And let's just quickly jump inside here. I'm not going to be here too long. Look at that. Every time I come here, there's always somebody taking pictures or video. I mean, this is a very, very photogenic place. You know, I've seen people make a lot of vlogs about this city, right? They come from like other parts of the world, and you know, they're very impressed. But why the freaking hate for the city? Sure, we're not perfect. We have a lot of things to work on, but this is one of the best cities in the world. We're known for diversity, cuisine, and just like so much. Like come on, enough with the hate. Like, Toronto is a great city, but if you've moved out of here for other reasons, then that's your loss. But I don't think there's any other city I live in besides here. But even though I'm saying that, I would not recommend anybody living here. It's so freaking expensive. Anyway, now we're back on... Oh no, now we're on Wellington Street. So yeah, I'm going to meander around a little bit here. Here's Yonge Street. Again, I'm really sorry for the lens flare. There's nothing I can do about that. Oh yeah, by the way, today's Friday, December 19th, and it is just after 8 p.m. And I gotta pause here. You know, I was gonna head over to Birchsea Park, check out the Christmas lights, but I think I'm gonna stay around here at the financial district, just because, you know, it's not as busy, and plus they have some nice Christmas decorations here too. Now we're walking out the west side of Yonge. But yeah, it's a nice crisp night, even though it is pretty freaking chilly. Let's go this way first. This might as well just be a walk around a financial district. There's other places I could check out for Christmas decorations. Commerce Court over here. And I think we can get out from over there. Yeah, see, not many people around here, and also everybody is going away for the holidays. So there probably wouldn't be too many people here. But yeah, so after Yoshi and I did our video, well, we had to freeze our asses off because shit, we gotta walk through here. Well, I guess we had no choice. At least we can admire this beautiful Christmas tree here. Yep, we can walk through. That's fine. That's totally fine. Oh yeah, if you're wondering what I had at the Queens Harbor restaurant, I had like a burger, and normally I don't like them just because they're so messy, but it was pretty good. Same thing with the fries. Again, it's an expensive restaurant, but the price was actually pretty good. Just $20. Although I did tip, I did tip the guy because he was very friendly. So. I know another place with Christmas trees. That's over at the TD Courtyard. But yeah, Yoshi and I, we went into, well, he went to Circle K and get like a free pizza slice. I'm not sure, I forgot what kind of reward it is, but he went there. And then he wants to eat it inside the Hudson's Bay Center's food court. So we went there. And he and I were just minding our own business. And then 2 tables behind me, this freaking guy, he's like, not really yelling, but kind of like shouting. And it was kind of directed at us. I mean, he was looking back at us. I was like, you know what, just ignore him. But we heard him mumbling a few other things I couldn't understand because he speaks a lot of fucking gibberish. And then he walks up over to our table and continues shouting at us, and I'm like, dude, leave us alone, you're harassing me. And then he wouldn't even stop. He wouldn't even fucking stop. And it just got to the point where I just made a fucking scene. Like dude, like, what the fuck did we do to upset you? Like, we're just sitting here minding our own business, and you have to fucking come up and talk and just say a lot of this shit. Like, come on, bro. And obviously I was pissed. Now, I get emotional easily, so me being the neurodivergent guy I am, you know, it's hard, right? I've had that problem in school, but, you know, not good to act on in public. I didn't. But it got so loud to the point that the entire food court was watching, right? Because I kept saying, get the fuck away from me now, you're harassing me. And then one of our patrons was like, calm down. And then another one was calling for security, and I called for him too because he was fucking harassing me. Like, come on. Like, so then I said that, and then 2 security guards, they just slowly walked over to us. It was like, can you kick this guy out? He's harassing me. And then they're like, okay, we'll handle it. But my God, that was unnerving, man. See, this doesn't happen often to me. It's not like I'm filming anything, but, you know, we were just taking a little break inside, and then this fucking guy has to come up and ruin everything. Like, mind your own fucking business, okay? Mind your own fucking business. I mean, not to sound negative, but people, I don't care if you're on drugs or if you're a fucking fucking addict or you're homeless or whatever, okay? Like don't harass people. Like, that was an unprovoked reaction. And mind you, that guy could have had a knife. And that's why I said, you know, and I even told him, if you touch me, I'll knock you out. But yeah, I was like kind of yelling, just saying, "Get away from me! Get away from me!" Because I was the one being harassed. Again, look, this is a beautiful. These are some beautiful Christmas trees. Again, it's always like this every holiday season. And there's a couple more inside over there. But yeah, the security guards are like, we'll handle it. He just told me to calm down and stuff, and just dealt with it. But then, of course, I didn't feel safe in here, so I told Yoshi, let's just get the fuck out of there. So that was pretty scary. And imagine if he had like a knife or a gun or whatever. I mean, you don't know. But I don't care. I don't care if you have mental illness or you're on drugs or something. I mean, you get help, but don't just go harassing people. You shouldn't even be in here anyway. Right? Just go to the homeless shelter, buddy. Right? They're not going to help you inside a freaking mall. And then as he was walking, I was like, I just softly said sorry to the patrons. Like, it's okay. It's, they just recognized that, I was the one being harassed. So, but yeah, I actually made a scene, a true fucking scene. God damn. Anyway, that was all over. We're not gonna let that guy ruin my day. Well, that was like several hours ago. All right, here's York Street. University is just a block west of here. It was freaking windy, man. Like 76 kilometers per hour. It was kind of unbearable. But then again, I thought I wasn't going to make a video today because of dinner. But, there's still a bit of time. I just still wanted to check out, the Christmas lights and stuff. Because, they're all beautiful, right? But I hear New York City is really beautiful at Christmas time. I've seen many photos. Anyway, I don't know if I'm going to end up at Nathan Phillips Square or Young Dundas. I mean, I know there's a festival happening. Winter Carnival or, I don't know, some shit. Oh shit! But there were lights on at the waterfront, right? But of course, me, Yoshi, Alicia, we're too cold. Alicia was gonna go pick up her kids, and she was gonna have to take the GO train anyway, so we just all walked to Union. And then I'm supposed to see Yoshi again on Monday and Sabhan, and we're gonna be going to a different part of the GTA. We're gonna probably go to either Pickering or Whitby in Durham region. I don't often go out there because it's a car-dependent hellhole. At least the infrastructure, and that part of the GTA doesn't really interest me as much. But you know what? We're going by car. Yoshi's the one driving, so I'm totally fine with that. Yep, this bus is laying over. It's a 503 Kingston Road replacement bus. They've replaced the streetcars. I don't know how long. And I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Normally on Saturdays I would come back here. Oh, look at that. Another Christmas tree. That's over by the stock exchange. Let's go check that out. So now walking east on Adelaide. Oh shit! Oh my god, I forgot. The Hudson's Bay windows made a comeback. So we also gotta check that out too. I forgot about that. It was unveiled back on Sunday. I was also down here on Tuesday afternoon. So I stopped by the windows, and they're pretty nice. But obviously, it would look even better at night. There's the weird art installation, the head over here. I forgot the name of it, but Shepherd Street. So maybe we'll end things off at Yonge and Queen, and then I'm gonna duck into the subway. Maybe we'll catch the holiday train. I saw it from my building earlier today. And I did make a video on it on Sunday. This is inside the Bank of... Oh, that's not the Bank of Nova Scotia. Oops. And it looks very similar. I think that might be it over there.
Okay, we have to go. Yeah.
First Canadian Place. And maybe we'll take Bay up to Richmond. I was like, can you get away from this? Get me away from Yeah, this is it over here. And then there's St. Regis, formerly the Trump Tower. Oh, I see a little bit of snowflakes. All right, yeah, we'll go over to Bay. I mean, we're already at Bay, bro. And then Richmond, and then Yonge, and we'll show you guys the HBC holiday windows. Now, they were a tradition on Queen Street before the Ontario Line construction began in 2023. And it was then that they would discontinue it because, you know, what's the point, right? You got construction, like, it just ripped up, like, literally the middle of the whole freaking street. It wouldn't make total sense to have it there. So they skipped it out last year, and I think the year before as well. But at least they found some space for right on Yonge Street. We passed it by the old Hudson's Bay building, obviously. And I also heard there's a TTC shop pop-up experience at Queen Station. So I think we're gonna check that out. Or actually, no, that's open tomorrow, not today.
I hope so.
Oh, let me quickly make this like. All right, Nathan Phillips Square is over there, but that's not my final destination. At least you can actually access the first level to get into the path network, which is what Yoshi's doing, because he does not want. Because he kept saying to me so many times that, you know, he doesn't want to live stream out in the cold, and he wasn't even sure if he was gonna go live. Again, I'm really sorry about the lens flare. I'm sure those doors are locked. And I think, yep, that's Yonge. That is Yonge Street. Oh boy. I have my gloves with me, but I didn't put them on. I did not put them on. Alright guys, so before we wrap up the video, we're gonna check out the windows, and this is a good enough video. And where is that music coming from? Okay, it's gone. All right, it's up here. '97 Young Bus. Alright, my first time seeing them at night. Wow. Skittles, I don't like Skittles. It's a little bit sweet. It's like a bootleg version of M&M's. And Smarties. Of course, I prefer Smarties, but they taste better. Oh yeah, look, there's an M&M window here. Thumbnail here. And I think, yeah, that's it. Alright, well, I'm done. I'm gonna head home now. It's gonna take me about 25-30 minutes to do so because I live next to the subway. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Take care and adios. Peace out. Bye-bye.